A rookie quarterback just pulled off a contract move so bold. NFL execs are panicking, and it all started with a box of KFC. This isn't hype. This is a takeover. Stick around because Shedeur Sanders just flipped the NFL script before taking a single snap.
Yeah. Say, come get me. Say, go. And they hot too. Come get me. It's really hot in the roof of my mouth.
Shedeur Sanders fans, you are not going to believe what just happened. This isn't hype. This is the moment we've all been waiting for, and it changes everything. If you thought Shedeur Sanders peaked last season, think again. What he just pulled off is straight out of a football movie, and it's real. Every Shedeur Sanders fan is talking about it. Every rival is nervous. And if you missed this, you're missing history being made in real time, because this wasn't just a KFC promo. It wasn't some feel-good family stunt. It was something way bigger. Shedeur Sanders just dropped a secret contract clause so cold, so calculated, that NFL executives are literally scrambling in their boardrooms to catch up. What looked like chicken wings and laughs was actually a blueprint for dominance. Cleveland Browns fans thought they were getting a rookie quarterback. What they really got was a brand architect, a cultural engineer, and possibly the most media-savvy player this league has ever seen. Let that sink in. It all started with a simple challenge. Coach Prime called on his sons Dion Jr., Shiloh, and Shedeur to hand out 250 free KFC fill-ups in their hometowns. Dallas, Tampa, Cleveland. Seemed innocent, right? But what happened next? Nobody saw it coming, not even the critics. While Shiloh was working the drive-thru in Tampa, and Dion Jr. was stacking stories on Instagram in Dallas, Shedeur was in Cleveland, running a masterclass. This wasn't just a food giveaway. This was a market test that Fortune 500 companies wished they had cooked up. Shedeur didn't just hand out wings. He handed out opportunity. He stood in the streets of Cleveland and watched thousands of fans show up not for food, but for him. Think about that. This is a rookie who hasn't even thrown a single regular season pass yet, and people were calling him the savior of the city. And just when you think you figured him out, Shedeur changes the whole game. He turned a brand stunt into a referendum on his future. While most rookies are wondering where to sit in the locker room, Shedeur's already building his Cleveland empire from the sidewalk up. Let's be real, this wasn't about chicken. This was about culture. This was about Shedeur Sanders showing up in the heart of Ohio and saying, I'm not just here to throw footballs. I'm here to lead. And what he got in return? Unfiltered, raw love from a fan base that's been starved of hope for decades. We're talking fans pulling their kids out of school, people leaving work early, entire families showing up like it was a playoff game. For a rookie quarterback, now ask yourself what other rookie quarterback has pulled that kind of reaction. Before taking a single snap, here's where it gets wild. While everyone was smiling, dancing, and eating wedges, one fan made it real, right? There on camera, he looks Shedeur in the eye and says, Joe Flacco, ain't it? You're our guy now. That's not just a compliment. That's a passing of the torch. And Shedeur, he didn't flinch. He didn't talk trash. He showed respect. He said, Joe Flacco, my man, bro. Pure class, pure control. That's not rookie behavior.
Appreciate y'all, bro. Hold on real quick.
Hey, Joe Flacco ain't shit.
Nah, bro, Joe Flacco my man, bro.
Yeah, but I like Shedeur more though, you feel me?
Yeah, that's my man, bro.
Hey, you take it easy though,
No,
boss.
appreciate y'all, bro. Let me see y'all.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's what face up the franchise behavior looks like. Here's the part that stunned even the veterans. Stay with me. Because when you can balance humility with charisma, when you can show love to the vet while still owning the moment, you're not just another NFL rookie. You're a movement. And if that wasn't enough, another fan pulls up blasting Shedeur's music out his car speakers. You heard that right. This man's track was bumping, and the lyrics hit harder because they came from the same guy standing right there with the people, not in a suit, not behind a podium, just vibing with fans, connecting with his city. Then the fan leans out the window and drops a line that Cleveland will never forget. Save the city, Shedeur. That moment, that wasn't scripted. That wasn't PR. That was raw, unfiltered belief. Cleveland has had stars come through. They've had promise, but this felt different. You could feel it. This is where Cleveland made the move that rewrote the entire season, because whether the Browns knew it or not, the Shedeur Sanders era started the moment he handed out that first KFC box. He wasn't campaigning. He wasn't begging for acceptance. He was already the guy, and the people knew it. Now here's what separates Shedeur from the other rookies this year. While Caleb Williams is figuring out how to avoid media traps, And Jaden Daniels is still adapting to NFL speed. Shedeur is already 10 moves ahead. He's showing fans his music, building out his brand, engaging face-to-face with the community, and taking mental notes on everything. Every smile, every handshake, every "you're the one." And the results? Off the charts. Social media engagement. Shedeur crushed it. Turnout numbers. Cleveland blew past Tampa and Dallas. Brand impact. One clause in the KFC activation revealed everything. But champions aren't made in comfort. What Shedeur did next proved exactly that. Because buried in that feel-good contract was a hidden clause. That let Shedeur opt into prime equity. Status leveraging his performance for a bigger slice of the brand pie. That's right. While most rookies are focused on performance bonuses and commercial cameos, Shedeur just built an equity pipeline off a KFC stunt. That's what separates. Legacy from Flash. Coach Prime didn't just raise quarterbacks. He raised CEOs. And Shedeur, he's got the resume, the charisma, and the vision to turn Cleveland into his headquarters on and off the field. Now don't get it twisted. This isn't about chicken. This is about control. Controlling the narrative. Controlling your brand. Controlling how the NFL sees you. Shedeur didn't just show up in Cleveland. He planted a flag. Now look, there's a reason why Shedeur Sanders' name keeps trending. And it's not just because of what he did, it's because of how he did it. When the dust settled, when the crowds cleared from that Cleveland KFC and the last spicy wing was gone, the people weren't talking about chicken. They were talking about Shedeur. They weren't reposting pictures of food trays. They were reposting selfies with their quarterback. And that's the difference. While his brothers played checkers, Shedeur played chess. He used the moment to test Cleveland's love. And Cleveland answered with everything they had. You're about to hear the moment that had fans, players, even rivals on their feet. Because while NFL scouts were breaking down film, Shedeur was breaking down barriers. He's not waiting for week 1 to make an impact. He already made one, and it's bigger than football. Let's talk about his off-field game. You think this guy's just about branding? Nah, he's boots on the ground. Before this KFC move, he was already hitting Cleveland hard, visiting local schools, running youth football camps, hosting full-blown community festivals. This isn't just marketing, it's movement building. He's not just telling people he wants to lead. He's showing them. He's not building a highlight reel. He's building trust, and the city sees it. You can't fake this kind of love. These people aren't just wearing his jersey. They're investing their hope in him. Let this next moment sink in, because it might just define the future of the Browns and Shedeur Sanders himself. Cleveland's had talent before. They've had big names, but they've never had a visionary. Johnny Manziel had swagger but no discipline. Baker Mayfield had heart but no staying power. Deshaun Watson? Cleveland didn't even get a chance to believe before the noise took over. But Shedeur? He walked into that city, met the fans face to face, and said everything without saying a word. He didn't promise rings. He didn't throw shade. He just showed up, did the work, and let the people decide. And guess what? They already chose him. Now, let's talk about that secret clause again, because this part really matters. That KFC contract wasn't just a promo deal. Hidden inside was a performance-based equity clause. Translation: if Shedeur delivered big numbers in turnout, engagement, and brand awareness, he wouldn't just get a check, he'd get a stake, a piece of the pie. Think about how wild that is. A rookie with ownership leverage. That's never happened before. And that's why NFL execs are panicking. Because this just opened the floodgates. Every rookie watching this is going, wait, I can do that. And that's exactly what Shedeur and Coach Prime wanted. The Sanders family isn't just building athletes. They're building entrepreneurs. And this move in Cleveland just flipped the whole model. You thought nil deals were changing the game. In college, wait till the NFL has to deal with rookies demanding equity clauses and personal brand autonomy. That's the Sanders effect. Let's not forget Coach Prime has been doing this since Boulder. He made Colorado football the most watched team in America without winning a championship. And now Shedeur's taking that same blueprint and plugging it into Cleveland. And what's wild? It's working. This KFC stunt was never about wings. It was about strategy. The media thought it was just some fun family competition. But the real game was happening in the comments, on the streets, at the drive-through windows where fans shouted, "Save the city, Shedeur." He's not here to play by the rules. He's here to rewrite them. And the Browns, whether they know it or not, they just landed more than a QB. They landed a movement. So let's zoom out. What does this mean for the NFL? It means the next generation of stars isn't going to wait around for sponsors and team PR departments. They're going to build their own machines. They're going to walk into a city and make it theirs. Shedeur Sanders didn't wait for Cleveland to accept him. He forced the conversation. And the fans, they didn't blink. They said, Flacco who? Let's be real here. When a rookie can show up and get more street love than a Super Bowl MVP, it's not just a vibe shift, it's a power shift. This isn't just a story about football. It's about identity. It's about influence. It's about ownership. And Shedeur is checking every box like he's already been doing this for years. Let's go back to that moment when the fan leaned out and said, Joe Flacco ain't it? I want Shedeur. In that one sentence, Cleveland revealed everything. They're tired of maybes. They're tired of waiting. They're ready for someone real. And that's who Shedeur is. Not a project, not a prospect, a presence. The dude is 22 years old and already moving like a 10-year vet with a media empire. Music, marketing, equity plays, community outreach, it's all part of the game plan. And the best part, he hasn't even hit the field yet. You want to talk pressure? There's no bigger pressure than walking into a city with broken dreams, quarterback scars, and a history of heartbreak and still smiling, still connecting, still vibing to your own track while fans hand you the crown. That's not just leadership. That's legend work. So, where do we go from here? The Browns front office better be paying attention. Because if they sleep on this moment, if they don't lean into this wave, they're going to miss out on something historic. This isn't about giving Shedeur a chance. This is about handing him the keys, because the city already has. And when a city chooses their guy, you don't fight it, you build around it. Shedeur Sanders isn't just ready to be an NFL quarterback. He's ready to be the NFL's future. And if this KFC challenge proved anything, it's that he knows exactly how to command a city without even touching the field. So what's next? We wait. We watch. And we get ready. Because the moment that ball is snapped this fall and Shedeur takes that first drop back, it's not just going to be a rookie making a debut. It's going to be a revolution fully unleashed. Cleveland, get ready. NFL, brace yourselves. Because prime equity is not just a clause. It's a warning. And Shedeur Sanders is coming for everything they said he couldn't have. So to every critic, every doubter, every analyst who said he wasn't ready, we hope you kept the receipt, because what Shedeur just pulled off, you won't find that in a stat sheet. You'll find it in the streets, in the people, in a city that's already chanting his name like he's been here for a decade. So, what do you think? Is Shedeur Sanders the franchise savior Cleveland's been praying for? Or are we watching something even bigger, the birth of a new kind of NFL superstar? Because from where we're sitting, this ain't hype. This is history. Like this video if you believe in Shedeur. Smash that subscribe button if you're ready for the prime revolution. Because trust me, this story is just getting started.